Guys, I beg, is it only me or did January feel like 3 months inside 1 month? Because honestly, January this year, if you like say they compress January, February, and small March inside 1 month. Since this year started, we've been in January for 78 years. And the funny thing is, a lot happened in just week 3 that normally would take 2 months. Abi, am I lying? You people safe. I'm sure you've been hearing this year will be my year from everyone now. So now we are in February and everybody is shouting, yeah. But at the same time, no, yeah, because blink once, blink twice. Dirty December is loading and people will start shouting Happy New Year 2027. And I know somebody watching is going to say, Nnenna, I beg, 2027 should wait small. I have $1 billion to make this year. Okay, sir, madam, we hear you. By the way, this is Office Talks with Nnenna Madu, where the boardroom meets the break room. And the gist, as you know, is brutally honest. Oh, wait, did I say Happy New Year? If January beats you like this and you're just recovering now, Happy New Year, my office talkers. If you're new here, welcome to Office Talks with Nnenna Madu, where we talk about everything that actually happens in the office. Boardroom, break room, silent beef, strategy sections, budgets that don't budget, all of it. If you're here to be a part of our community, click the subscribe button and don't carry last. So today's gist is simple but deep. January strategy sections are the greatest lies ever told. Why do January goals always die by month 2? And how do we stop that nonsense without turning it into one motivational seminar? Now, let me ask you, how was January in your office? Was it calm or intense like military training? When do you people budget? Is it usually like the fourth quarter in December or in January? When do you do those morning till night strategy sections where everybody is nodding like lizard in agreement? Because I swear, strategy season is funny. Everybody is excited. Everybody is optimistic. Everybody is shouting, this year must work. Your MD is talking. Your manager is forming serious. Everybody is aligned, apparently. Then January enters. Valentine's Day enters. Suddenly, love carries your best staff and relocates them to another company. Or somebody wakes up and says, I think I need a new challenge. So the question is, how do you make the goals you shouted in January not die before the first quarter ends? Now, personally, my first instinct is always man proposes, God disposes. That's my faith. But I also believe that God works with structure, not vibes. Planning is important because whatever God wants to bless will still sit on the foundation of the plan you created. Abino be so? So let's talk about realistic audacity. If last year you targeted $1 million and you made 800K, fair enough, but please explain to me, like I'm your finance officer, how did that suddenly become $5 million this year? Did somebody in the government promise you a contract? Do you have real pipeline opportunities? Or do you plan to carry gun and enter bush? Because audacity is good, but the madness is different. For me, I actually like big numbers because, we go cut our coats oversized this year, but we don't generate targets from feelings. We look at real opportunities, life pipelines, industry realities, what is going on in your sector. Then we say, okay, even if everything doesn't work, what percentage of this pipeline can realistically land? Is it 20%? Is it 30%? Is it 50%? So when my team sees the opportunity pipeline is at 100%, but the target is 30% of that, Suddenly it doesn't feel impossible. It activates that, oh, this thing is actually doable spirit. And honestly, that mindset shift has worked for me in my 2 years as a full-time entrepreneur. Now, let me gist you something we did in our strategy section. You guys remember that exercise, Abi? Okay, office talkers, play with me. There is 500K available to be used. Finance needs 400K to pay rent, office rent. We've been owing for 6 months. Final warning has landed. HR needs 250K for a scheduled training. BD needs 300K for PR and promo items for a major event. Technical needs 400K for a specialized PPE. Site is tomorrow. You need to go to site. If you don't go to site, the client is going to be angry. Tell me, which department gets the money and why? Because till today, my colleagues are still dragging this thing. Everybody feels that department is the most important. And honestly, that exercise showed everybody that some department brings money, some spend money, but all are critical to the system. Nobody is useless in a functioning company. Your strategy is useless if you're not disciplined, though. All those strategy section that you people had in January, useless if you're not disciplined. Another thing we did during the strategy section in our company was we recorded everything. Strategy sections, the discussions, the arguments, everything. Germany took notes. So if someone leaves tomorrow and a new person joins, they don't start from scratch. They start from context. That one alone will save us lots of stress and keep alignment with company goals. But let me be real with you. All these strategy sections are useless if the leader is not disciplined because staff will watch you like CCTV. If you choose soft life over discipline, one day you come to work by 8 a.m., the next day you're coming by 9 a.m. Before you know it, everybody is also strolling in at 10 a.m. So discipline is not motivational quotes, it's consistency, walking the talk, even when it's uncomfortable, because if your system is weak, all those January strategy sections were just time wasting meetings. So now, January has passed, goals have been set, February is here. All set to go because the real question is, will you follow through as a staff, as a manager, as a director, as an intern, or was the strategy section just vibes and free food? Your department might not bring money directly, but it matters. Profitability has a process. The funniest part of it is that there is we, the organization that does strategy sections at the beginning or end of the year. And there's someone watching us right now and have never been in a strategy section. Well, if you're one of those people, best believe that it's probably happening with your top management or one director has decided to go with the flow because what is strategy that he or she needs to be wasting their time on? Some people are simply money without structure, and that is how they survive. Anyways, let's be audacious, but let's also be disciplined. From me, Nnenna Madu, to all my office stalkers, this is to wish you a successful 2026 in your office and in your career growth. Please subscribe. Bring your colleagues here and share to them. Tell them about Office Talks with Nnenna Madu because this year it is premium gist only. This is where boardroom meets the break room and the gist is brutally honest. See you next time, guys. Bye.